Let me tell you something that might make you feel a little uncomfortable. Selling to rich people is actually easier than selling to someone who does not have as much cash. And I have found this true in every single situation I have ever worked in. As if it's the film industry, working on small movie budgets, or if it's working, doing what I'm doing now with marketing and consulting. So this is the truest statement I've ever found. And let me just go into some stories here of why this is true. So I have done business consulting deals for people where, it was maybe $500. And it was the most amount of work I've ever done for $500 in my entire life, like making SOPs and like 30 different documents for them for what was only supposed to be a 1-hour consultation. And then I've done deals where it's $15,000 consulting deals or $15,000 consulting deals for a meeting every other week. And then just like a text back and forth. Like that's it. Like that is it. So, oh, and by the way, people who pay more are a lot more grateful and nicer in general, typically. So that's why I want to get you guys out of this mindset. A lot of you are stuck selling low ticket items, things that are 50, 20, 30 bucks. And let me get this right. Russell Brunson is great at one-to-many, selling lower ticket things and making a lot of money, but he's not a service-based business. He's not constrained by delivery. He's not somebody doing that. Service-based low ticket will never work. I am in a service-based high ticket with social media management, running meta ads, and doing business consulting. Like that is the world I'm in. So for you need to get in that mindset of selling to richer people. Now, one of the first things you're gonna ask yourself is, where do I find these people? Where are they at? Well, where are they at? Where are all the nice houses? Where are all the nice coffee shops? What's the highest general income in an area in your city? That's where they're at. Like it's really not a hard thing. In my situation, it's Louisville, Kentucky, and Prospect. Prospect is like that and Anchorage, both. Boom. There's plenty of money to go around. You can start plenty of businesses, and if all those people just bought from you, you'd be a millionaire. It's that simple. So that's number one. Go to the places, make the connections, make friends with those people. Now, how do you get them to buy from you? You provide value first. Rich people want to give you money. They do. They have too much of it, and they want it gone. Also, because it's less taxes. Logistically, they want less taxes to pay. So having something that they can buy, especially if you have something they can buy that will then make them more money, or it's, a tax benefit, it makes them more money, but then they can move that around and make them even more, like a lot of the wealthy do is they move money around, which is a big part of it, but help be a part of that process. Help be a part of that moving money process to them to make sense, to make it worth their time. So what this looks like, go to places that rich people exist, provide value first, be like, hey, I'm going to do this for free. Here's a free consultation. Here's some free knowledge. Here's this thing that you should totally do. And then they're going to want to give you money. It is guaranteed going to play like that. And let me give you some more context about what this looks like. So I have worked inside, like as a 24-year-old adult, I have worked inside of cryotherapy clinics and med spas for $15 an hour. And as somebody who makes over 300 plus K a year, I haven't done the math yet, probably more, but as somebody who makes that much now, that was pretty low ego. Like I was folding laundry and running people in their underwear to do cryotherapy, like not super fun, flashy stuff. And right now it's still not fun, flashy stuff. I sit in a corner and I'm on my computer for 12 hours a day. But I love it. And I like being my own boss. I really don't like taking orders from people. But what I did in that situation is that I went above and beyond, and I took over roles that managers weren't even doing. I learned CRM systems. I learned ads. I started consulting. I started just being like, hey, let's make this business make more money. And the business made a lot more money. I made a lot of sales. The owner saw that. So I fronted that time and energy. And then that in return, I think got me on a larger consulting retainer per month, which is great. And that is only, guys, that is only because I provided value first. It's not that hard. Selling to the rich is not that hard. It requires you to provide value and be smart. Now, you need to have skills. You need to have something of value. A lot of people say, they have a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of negative energy towards wealthy people because they're like, their parents gave it to them, whatever, they didn't earn it, all these things. There's some people that, maybe they didn't earn it. It's fine. But they're there. They are there. And most of the time, if somebody has an abundance of something, they don't really care to keep it. They actually want to give it to people because they want to see other people like you do better. There's a whole mindset shift that you need to have, that working with people that have a lot of money is a good thing because maybe they're nicer. Have the mindset that everyone with money is nicer than me. Have the mindset that everyone with money is more generous than me. If you have those mindsets, even if it's not true or not, it's just a more positive state of mind to be in, and they're going to sense that. Rich people will understand, like, oh, I can tell this person has a good attitude, a good work ethic. They just want to do things. a little freebie tip in here. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Rich people really, really enjoy that. It's a huge thing. It's one of the biggest things you can do is say I'm going to do it and then get it done. And say I'm going to do it, get it done, and make it really, really, really fast, and you have $1 million business. Simple as that. Hey, I need this thing done. Good, great. Finished it. And it was done well. That is $1 million business right there. Simple as that. So it's not as complicated as you think to sell to rich people. Now, there's a lot of sales tactics that you can use. A lot of logistics that's like, hey, what's my close? Like, what's my 1 to 10 close? Like, what am I going to use to help, persuade a conversation to a sale? But I don't think that's what you guys need. I don't really think that this video should be about all the nitty gritty sale tactics. I think it's more about you just don't believe in your product enough yet. You just don't have the confidence in yourself. And I want this video to be that. I want you to have the confidence that the thing you sell now can be sold for 5 times the price. For example, I have a service, social media management. I have sold that service for $1,000 a month. I have sold the exact same service for 10 times less the work for 10 times the amount. So it's $1,000 a month for more work or $10,000 a month for less work. Guys, it doesn't get much simpler than this. It really doesn't. Literally, just charge more. Just charge more. And I get that sometimes you just want to make a sale and you want to get that revenue coming in. I'm there. I'm still kind of there, but there's going to be people where you got to be like, oh, I can. Like, this is an opportunity. Also, think about it like this. The problem you're going to solve. So a rich person's problem is worth more. A poor person's problem is worth less because they're dealing with $50 problems versus $50,000 problems. It's still the same problem. It can be the exact same problem, but the fact that someone's rich or someone's poor, like, it changes the value of the problem. It changes your worth to them in fixing that problem. So I hope this is giving you a little bit of knowledge. I know this wasn't a super long video today, but I hope this gave you a little nugget of, oh, maybe I can just raise my prices. Maybe it's not that different. Maybe I should just get out there and have a conversation. Do it. Please do it. I guarantee it will change your life. So as always, if you enjoy the video, leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel. It helps out tons. I want to get to the point. This is my full-time job. I want to just be sharing knowledge with people all day. That's all I want to do. And I want to have my marketing agency and I want it to kill. And I want that to help people do the thing they want to do. That's what I'm passionate about, is helping you guys do the things you want to do. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one.